Good day, everyone. Hello, ma'am and classmates. I'm Narciso B. Montes Jr., and today I'll be discussing about digital leadership and the adoption of technology in schools under Ed 304, Unit 4. So let's be honest, technology is everywhere. We wake up with our phones, we study with our phones, and sometimes we even get scolded because of our phones, right? So today, we will explore how school leaders can actually use technology the right way, not just to look modern, but to truly improve teaching, learning, and school operations. So, by the end of this presentation, we will understand what digital leadership is, why it matters, and how technology should be adopted properly in schools. And now, before we proceed, let me quick share our learning objectives. First is the knowledge. So we aim to explain the concepts of digital leadership and technology adoption management and how they help improve teaching and school operations. Second, skills. We will see how digital leaders apply their responsibilities to real school situations, encouraging collaboration among teachers. And lastly, attitude. We aim to develop appreciation for digital leadership by promoting responsible and ethical technology use in schools. Alright, with that in mind, let's move on. So, what is digital leadership? Digital leadership refers to the ability of school leaders to guide and support the ethical and effective use of technology. This means technology is not used randomly, it's used with purpose. It focuses on improving teaching, learning, and school operations, not just buying gadgets. A digital leader also needs vision setting, digital competence, and change management. Now, let me ask you this. How can technology improve learning if school leaders have no clear vision? Exactly. Even the most expensive technology will fail if leaders don't know where they are going. And that leads us to why digital leadership is actually important. So, let's proceed to the importance of digital leadership. Digital leadership helps schools adapt to rapid technological change. Technology evolves fast. What is new today may be outdated tomorrow. It also encourages innovation in teaching and learning, allowing teachers to explore new strategies. Most importantly, it helps schools maintain quality and competitive educational standards. So, quick question again. What may happen to schools that fail to adapt to digital changes? Yes, students fall behind, teachers struggle, and the school becomes disconnected from modern learning needs. Now, let's talk about the key responsibilities of a digital leader. First, innovator. A digital leader must be an innovator. This means exploring new technologies like AI, virtual reality, and data analytics. Imagine using VR for history lessons. Students don't just read about history, they experience it. So, why is innovation important in today's classrooms? Because students learn differently now, and learners must keep up. Second is collaborator. Next is being a collaborator. Digital leaders work closely with teachers, IT staff, students, and parents. Technology works best when everyone shares the same goal. This creates stronger support systems and avoids confusion. Because let's be honest, technology fails when people don't communicate, right? A digital leader is also a facilitator, the third one. They provide training and professional support to teachers and encourage experimentation. Teachers should feel safe trying to new tools without fear of making mistakes. So learning technology is a process, not a one-day seminar. Lastly, a digital leader must be a visionary. They set a clear, future-oriented digital vision and make sure technology goals are aligned with teaching and learning, not just trends. Understood? Now, to make all of these roles more concrete, let's look at a realistic example in a school setting. Imagine a school principal leading adoption of a learning management system or LMS. So now let's take the steps to follow. First, the principal consults the teachers about their needs. Instead of forcing a system on them, the leader asks questions like, what tools do you need for your classes? Or what problems do you face in online activities? Second, the principal conducts training sessions for teachers and staff. This is very important because technology without training only creates stress. The training ensures that teachers feel confident, not pressured. Third, the principal makes sure that the features of the LMS align with the curriculum objectives. This means the LMS supports lesson, activities, and assessments that not distracts from learning goals. And fourth, the principal encourages teachers to use the LMS for lessons, assessments, and even communication with parents. This promotes consistency and collaboration. So, what is the result? Instead of being seen as an additional workload, technology becomes part of daily teaching. Teachers use it naturally, students engage more, and communication becomes smoother. This example clearly shows how a digital leader acts as an innovator, collaborator, facilitator, and visionary, all at the same time. Now that we have seen how digital leadership works in practice, let's move on to how technology adoption should be properly managed in schools. Managing technology adoption is a systematic process it involves planning, implementing, monitoring, and evaluating technology use. So this ensures sustainability, inclusivity, and alignment with educational goals. So let me ask, why should technology adoption be carefully managed? Because unmanaged technology leads to waste resources, teacher frustration, and unequal access for students. Now, there are four key characteristics of technology adoption management. First is strategic planning. This includes needs assessment, budgeting, and infrastructure readiness. Technology must match learning outcomes, not the other way around. Second, teacher involvement. Teachers should be involved in decision making, and this builds ownership and ensures effective classroom use. Third is monitoring and evaluation. Schools must regularly assess the impact of technology on teaching and learning and adjust when needed. So, how can schools know if technology is truly effective? By checking student engagement, performance, and teacher feedback. Fourth is the community engagement. Parents and stakeholders must be involved to address access, digital literacy, and online safety. And lastly, why should parents and communities be involved in digital initiatives? Because education does not stop inside the classroom. It's a shared responsibility. To sum it up, digital leadership is not about technology alone. It's about people, purpose, and progress. When leaders guide technology with vision, collaboration, and responsibility, schools become more inclusive, innovative, and effective. Thank you so much for listening. Stay safe, stay digital, and stay responsible.